Okay, so welcome back, and now let's do some examples, and I'm going to explain things as I work these out. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the definition, okay? So 4 cubed, right? So now 4, by the way, write this down, 4 is called the base. So this is what we call exponential form, right? And this is the base, 4 is the base, 3 is the exponent. So remember that. So in this case, the base is 4. This is the one that's being multiplied repeatedly. So this is going to be repeated, multiplied by itself 3 times. That's what the exponent tells you. So that means that this is going to be 4 times 4 times 4, which is going to be 4 times 4 is 16, times 4 is 64. Oh, hold on. Yes, 64. Okay? Now, what does this mean? Now, this means that I'm taking negative 6 to the third power. So again, that means I'm going to do negative 6 times negative 6 times negative 6. So negative 6 times negative 6 is positive, but look, we got an odd number of negatives. So we know that the final answer is going to be negative, right? So a negative times a negative is positive, but then a positive times a negative is negative, right? So remember that. Odd number of negatives, we're going to have a negative answer. An even number of negatives, we're going to have a positive answer. Okay? So 6 times 6 is 36. And then 6 times 36, 6 times 36 is what? 216. Okay? Okay, now, 1 to the 5th. Well, that just means 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. Right? So 1 multiplied by itself 5 times. So 1 is the base, 5 is the exponent. This is what it means. And of course, this is just 1. Right? Now here we got negative 6 to the 4th. Now, this is not the same as this. This is telling you that negative 6 is being raised to the third power. This is telling you that we're going to take the negative of 6 to the 4th power. This is equal to this, negative of 6 to the 4th. Okay? If there's no parentheses surrounding this, then the negative sign is outside the exponent. So this means that we're doing the opposite of what? 6 times 6 times 6 times 6. Okay? Which means that we're doing negative, or this would be equal to negative 1,296. Okay? So that's 36 times 36, and 36 squared is 1,296. Okay? Check your calculator. Okay. Now what about this one? Now this one we should know from the previous video, right? So we know that this is 10, and this is one of those special products, one of those special bases, right? Or whatever you want to call it, but those special exponentials. And so we know that there's going to be 7 zeros. So it's going to be 1 followed by 7 zeros. So it's going to be 10 million. Okay. Have a good day.